Hi, this is Peggy Evans, Assistant Coach at Villa Maria Academy High School. Today I will be showing you how we do our active dynamic warm-up with our players before we practice. The girls are starting out with their prisoner squats. We tend to do 10 different reps for each movement. Each of these are consecutively done. They're now going into their jumping jack routine. And before we even do this, we typically have the girls run a couple of laps or do some kind of jump roping. They're now doing their seal jacks. Arms should be parallel to the floor. And now they're doing their cross jumps. Again, when they're doing these cross jumps, their palms should be up in the air, not pointed down towards the floor. They then go in to do their little pogo jumps, the toes barely coming off the floor. And then they go into their high plyometric jumps, driving the knees up towards the chest and trying to land as softly as possible. We're now moving into in and outs, and this is for foot speed, trying to go as fast as they can, and usually it's like a count of 10. Next, we go into our what's called gate swings. The toes should be pointed out and getting down almost into a squat position so that they get a good stretch. They then roll out their ankles, stretch their ankles a little bit, and then we go into the same exact thing, going through the cycle at least 2 times in preseason. A lot of times we go through it 3 times. The reason I'm panning the camera back and forth is so that you can see every angle that the girls show for the various exercises. So they're going to go through this routine one more time. We've found that the girls are much better prepared with their bodies after warming up this way. Those active short muscle fibers are fired up, ready to perform whatever volleyball skills you may require of them for the practice. We do the same thing when we were at volleyball tournaments and before all of our matches. So anytime we're ready to play volleyball, we're doing a series of these warm-ups prior to performing. And this is a quick one you can do even during tournaments when you don't have a lot of time to get warmed up for the next game. These can easily be done on a sideline or in a hallway. So once you hit the floor, you're ready to go. And they're just finishing up with their plyometrics. And really try to emphasize the form in all of these things that they do. Squats should be similar to if you would put a chair behind them and they would sit down in the chair. The knees should not go beyond the toes so that you can keep your players safe. And here I have the girls bringing their arms out like they have to make a volleyball move or pass. So once we do the series or this cycle, we line up. I got all my girls here today, so we're a little bit jammed up in here. But we then go through a series of stretches. The first one is the inchworm. And what I do is you keep your legs as straight as you can, walking your arms out. When they get to a prone position, I have them also do a push-up. Again, if emphasizing technique, push-up should be chest to the floor. If the girls aren't strong enough to do that yet, I do allow them to go to their knees and do a proper full motion push-up. After each one of these stretches, I do have the girls jog back to the other sideline before doing the next movement. This movement is a high skip, and they jog back, followed by, I call them baby skips or little skips. The next movement is high knees, which a lot of these you probably already are familiar with the jog back, and then butt kickers. This is a lunge twist. So you're lunging out. Again, knees should not be beyond the toe. And the leg that is bent, you are taking that arm and stretching it or twisting it. And that's the lunge twist. These are your side lunges with a hip kick out. The girls really like this one. It really opens up their hip area, helping them to be stretched and ready to make those emergency moves in any direction. We call this one the straight-legged march. And followed by the one-legged deadlift walk. The girls will be ready to go right into the butterfly drill after this, possibly serve receive or any other game-like situation that you may want to also warm up with. But I appreciate your time. If you have any questions, you can contact me at peggyevans81@gmail.com. Good luck on your season.